All right, time right now is 10:11. I'm Jane Monreal. We appreciate you watching here on Live Impact News on WCNC Plus, where you've downloaded the app to your Roku, Fire, or Apple TVs, and spread the word because we follow all the news headlines, whether it's local, state, national, and international, whether that is bad breaking news or feature events and things that are happening locally. One of them being the great event, CIAF, that's coming back to Charlotte. We are joined by two incredible creatives this morning, bringing art, sustainability, high fashion, all together here in a unique way. We have Wendy Hickey from the ArtPop Street Gallery, as well as Michael Thomas Viscar from Blume Studios, and we're bringing this major event, this exhibit, to Blume Studios for the 5th annual event that transforms retired artist billboards to these stunning runway pieces. And I love that you brought some props, Wendy. It is fantastic. So, Wendy, let me start with you. Tell us about your journey into fashion 5 years ago and the spark that started the Charlotte International Arts Festival, at least the fashion part.
Absolutely. So ArtPop Street Gallery is an arts nonprofit that's been in the Charlotte region for 12 years, and our flagship program supports 20 local artists on billboards for an entire calendar year, locally, regionally, and nationally. And one of our partners here, Adams Outdoor Advertising, their billboards are vinyl printed billboards. They also have digital, and we're on those, but the 20 vinyl printed billboards, we upcycle those every year. We always have for 12 years, but 5 years ago we started this Upcycled Fashion Show, and we're just so thrilled to be a part of the CIAF this year. But 15 local designers have been commissioned to create couture fashion out of highway billboards that our artist art was printed on.
Fantastic. We're looking at some of the images here grabbed from the website for Charlotte International Arts Festival. Michael, this coming to Blume Studios, that is an incredible collaboration. That is such a great space. Talk to us about, what can people look forward to with this experience?
Hosting ArtPop and this Upcycled Fashion Show at Blume Studios, it's going to be a stellar time. The team at ArtPop has been fantastic to work with, and it really does feel like a collaborative effort between the ArtPop team and our Blume Studios team to create a unique experience that immerses you in this fashion show and makes for 2 hours of a great experience.
What does this process look like, breaking down billboards and making them into art? And I know you brought a piece out there, Wendy.
Yes, I have a jacket from Terrell Milton with me that's actually going to be part of our silent auction. It was one of the pieces from last year. So what happens is the local creative fashion designers that we commission for this event, they select out of the 20 billboards that were on the highway last year. And we literally bring them the entire vinyl, which is 672 square feet of fabric.
Oh my gosh.
And they wash it, and then they begin breaking it down to create their couture piece that will walk in the fashion show. And each of our fashion designers commissions their own model, and we commission both of them, but they hire their own model so that it's somebody that they're familiar with working with and that enjoys their fashion.
Can you pull out the jacket that's behind
absolutely.
you? Because, and then, can Carlene wear it?
Yeah, sure. It's kind of big.
Oh, you can, why not? I don't know. Be our model.
So this piece was made from Lee Williams' billboard, and the fashion designer is Terrell Milton, and there was a shirt and pants and everything to it, but the jacket we are going to make as part of our silent auction that opened today on Better World.
Wow. That is what it kind of fits you. This is sort of Carlene's style too.
I would wear this.
That is so
on the
cool.
regular.
And this is some of the fashion pieces that
So we have gowns, we have menswear, we had a Korean-inspired piece last year. I mean, really, it is nothing like you could ever dream up. These fashion designers are extraordinary.
They are. We have some of the pieces here too, or some of the pictures. of the thumbnails that are really cool.
Yeah. So the ones with all the thumbnails on it, the little miniature billboard, that's the 20 pieces that you saw on the highways and byways last year, Times Square, a little bit of everywhere. So all of these local artists are featured for an entire calendar year, and then the two of the singles that I've got with me, those are actual pieces that are going to be used in the fashion show this year.
Oh, okay. And then again, that piece that Carlene's wearing is from
Terrell Milton.
And
He is in our show again this year,
Okay.
but this was one of the pieces he created last year from one of our 2023 billboards.
I mean, look at this. Some of the we're looking at B-roll.
Detailing.
It's really cool.
It is so great, and so all of this was literally the billboard that was on the highway.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
It's a little scratchy.
Not gonna lie. So don't
scratchy.
wear it
Yeah.
in the heat. Okay.
No, it is not breathing material.
And how important, Michael, is it to bring art, to Charlotte and make this sort of a destination, if you will, for all kinds of art?
Yeah, it's been a goal at the Blumenthal and of Tom, our president and CEO, to really engage and partner with local arts organizations and be able to offer them a platform to produce their content. And for Blume Studios, especially with ArtPop, it just really fits the feeling that we want audiences to have when they come into our space, and elevating the local community only serves to elevate Blumenthal and the Blume Studios brand as well. And I think it's really important that we honor those partnerships.
Yeah, no, it sounds like a really important partnership. Speaking of which, fashion, sustainability, high fashion, they can go hand in hand. Is that a new concept?
You mean creating fashion from billboards,
or
upcycling
from just
overall?
upcycling overall.
Oh my goodness, yes, because fast fashion is not good for our environment at all. And so upcycling, there are so many creatives who are embracing upcycling and using existing materials instead of going for new, and it just allows so many possibilities. So there are a lot of upcycled fashion shows that go on in Charlotte, but this one is definitely unique because nobody else does this with billboards.
Yeah, it is funky. All right, so looking ahead, where do you see this concept going? Bringing it to Blume, which, by the way, is sold out, right?
Yes, we're so excited.
That
Any
is great.
second now.
Great news, for sure.
I'm trying to keep up with our social media at the same moment because I think we are like seconds if we haven't already sold out, but we do have a silent auction that is starting that we have wonderful trips and art that our artists have donated for this event so that we can continue supporting more local artists in the future. And as far as being at Blume Studios, we are so excited. They are the premier event spaces in Charlotte, and we're just so thrilled. We're a grassroots arts organization, so being able to partner with somebody at Blumenthal is just so beautiful, and they've been so kind, and the process has been fantastic.
I mean, fantastic growth in 5 years, too, then.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
And what do you hope guests are going to take away from the space, Michael, and Saturday night that have never been to?
I think the space is so unique, and on the side of upcycling, it's not upcycling exactly, but we do like to highlight what the space is and try not to hide the event space that we have. And so I think there is a connection that we have with the two events and our space that really utilize the naturalness of the grounds that we're on, and just exhibiting a space that is ever evolving. That is one of our goals, is every time you come to Blume Studios, you're experiencing something different and something exciting.
Yeah, I mean, it is a good space. As we're looking at previous B-roll from another event, you get the raw elements of the space, you get the cool factor of the fashion and the upcycled and the vibe. I'm feeling this.
Good.
I'm feeling it. Yeah,
Yes.
we're feeling it.
Yeah.
Carlene's feeling it. Yeah, she's just keeping that jacket too. I might be keeping the jacket.
I guess it might not go in the auction then, huh?
Yeah, we're seeing him
We
wear
might
it.
have to pull it.
Exactly. All right. So, what do people need to know? It's sold out, close to sold out. I mean, it's a good problem to have. people can still get involved?
Absolutely. So we are a year-round organization. This is just the one ticketed event that we do. So the next thing that's up for ArtPop on November 1st, we have an art market. We do our fall art market at the La Meridian Hotel. But as far as this event, you can absolutely still be involved by giving and making sure that we can do this again and again for years to come. And also our silent auction is something that is live right now on an app called Better World. And so you can see all the art and trips and all the excitement and be able to contribute and say you are a part of making this possible again in 2026.
Awesome. And Michael, any last parting words for our audience here?
We hope that you support ArtPop and come and support Blume Studios in general. We've got some big installations in right now. Monopoly Life Sized has been here.
Yes,
We've just announced
I
our
heard that's
extension
great.
through January 4th.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
And then in November, we're opening The Magician's Table, which is direct from London, and an intimate, upscale, immersive cocktail experience with magicians. So
Oh, that should be
wonderful,
fun.
wonderful experiences.
Yeah,
that
I
we
was
have.
there for Mission or Earth or Space.
The Infinite, yes.
The Infinite, yes. Oh, that was super cool, super cool. All right, Wendy, Michael, thank you for coming in, bringing us this great, cool concept to Charlotte and letting our audience know about it. And we want to support the arts here because it is a nice growing area that we're seeing as part of the Charlotte landscape and our culture. So very cool. Have it right here in the Queen City.